José, aquí tan temprano, brother. Wow, wow. Se le agradece bastante que estés aquí, brother. Estás aquí tempranito, tempranito, señor. Y se le agradece bastante. Because, man, I'm I don't even know how I'm here, to be honest. Mira cómo tengo los ojos chiquitos con la canción. Ojitos chiquiticos conmigo, brother. Uy, justo te acabas de levantar en 10 minutos. Hace 10 minutos. Bueno, tranquilice, quédese en la camita. Aquí estás tranquilo y vamos a platicar un poquito. Mirar el código. La verdad, brother, se le agradece bastante que estés aquí, brother. Muchas gracias. Un poquito de chilling esta mañana. Oh my goodness. Bueno, no quiero hacer un intro bien duro porque no puedo ni pensar tanto. Pero, what we doing today? What we doing today? We gotta get to it. Gonna have a stream. Tengo el cafecito. Man, me hace falta poner el beat de tomar café. Después hago eso otro día. Ok, déjame concentrarme un segundito. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Alright. We gotta work on this. Sí, déjame a ver si lo puedo hacer rapidito. View rewards, channel points. Let's add a new channel points here. Rewards. No. Is it channel points? Yeah. Lo que sucedió ayer. Saber cuál es tu nombre, bebé. Un sip del cafecito. Me drink coffee. And then the emote icon, ¿qué puede ser? ¿Qué puede ser? El icono, ¿qué va a ser? Vamos a ver. Brother, estoy tratando de levantarme y estoy bien así. Oh my gosh. Let's see, I don't know if this is gonna do it for me. Enter amount, 200, maybe? Where's the icon? We'll do it for this like now, and then I'll fix it later. Bueno, un sip del cafecito, ahí está. Creo que ya está. Okay. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Tux96, bro? Thank you for being here. You and Josué here on point today, man. Oh, mira. Un sip del cafecito. I got you, Josué. Muchas gracias. Yo. Man, I appreciate y'all being here earlier this morning. Thank you so much for being here. See, my eyes are small. I haven't slept. Sí, ya está el café. Sí. Me va a ayudar a ponerme listo, ready para esto. Progresivamente, while in the stream, my eyes are going to get a little bit bigger. Oh, man. All right. Pero ya de eso, let's get... Oh, appreciate that. T-Fro's there, man. Appreciate that, 296. Making me feel all good and bubbly this morning while I get ready to get started with this stuff. Let me see here. I got 2 things I need to do. Grab my vitamins and charge my phone. One sec. Un segundo. All right. That was the last of my medicine. All right, vitamins. I need to get more. All right, cool. Thank y'all once again for being here. I got y'all. Let's see. Let's go really quick what I'm gonna do today. And then we'll jump right into it. So, I got the reggaeton on blast because I'm ready to hype up. You know what I mean? All right, what we're doing today. So yesterday, I was able to create a worker that fetches the details and saves it to the database, right? Man, I feel kind of bad just jumping into the code, but we're here about business. Appreciate y'all being here. I want to chat with y'all some more, but we're here about the business and we're going to get to it. So yesterday I was able to create the worker that fetches the details and save it to the DB. That's great. This helped me reduce the amount of cost I'm having when fetching the details when I'm hitting the API network request. So that's part one of me saving myself in some network or API requests, right? Because I have an API key and I don't want to hit my rate limit, because if I do, then the users are going to see probably 500s or maybe some other server code, error code once they hit the API limit rate. And I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to mess the experience of the app. So step one, save everything in the database. Limit down the amount of calls we need to make, especially when we do favorites. So we delegated a lot of that to our work manager, and we're handling that pretty nicely, I think. Second step now is going to be to do retrofit caching. Why do we want to do this? Well, right now, whenever we load our list, let me put it back here in full screen. So whenever we load in our actual search results of our app, that's our API request that we make. Users are typically, they usually have like their set behaviors that they always do. Like they're not gonna go in and search all the time for different usernames. They're gonna probably go with the mindset of searching specific usernames. So when they do a search, they might do the same search keys multiple times while they use the app. So if I introduce the retrofit caching, hopefully we'll pick up some of those common search terms that they normally do during the lifespan of the app, and then I'll be able to limit at another layer how many API requests I'm making to get the search results. So the plan is to enable retrofit caching. I've never done that before. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. After that, I really want to try to jump into some UI for my favorite cards. And then the details screen probably is going to be next. So I'm going to try and end up with all these three today. I only have like an hour and a half to work today. I have to leave at 10 my time. It's already 8:15. So let's see what I can get done. So once again, since I wasn't showing it, this is what we're going to do today. Implement retrofit caching, implement landing UI with favorite cards. It's going to be something very fast, very simple. And then try to get started on the details for the UI screen. I'm going to try and work fast. Probably won't talk a lot. And let's just jump into it. 8:15. Am I from the US? So, am I streaming from the US? Yes, I am streaming from the United States. Am I from the United States? No, I'm not from the United States. I'm from a different country. Well, I guess technically I am an American, plus I got dual citizen. Maybe that makes it so. Yeah. Anyway, whatever that you want to do that. But let's jump into this. Oh, it's 3 p.m. there. Oh, cool. So that sounds like it's on the other side of the world. Maybe. Yeah, because it's not within the US. So, where are you? Tukes 96. I think I have a good spot to commit, actually. So let's see. This build that Gradle, do we need to import? Yeah, because we added HTTP, and this was because we had some problems with serialization. Compose, yep, the worker. All right, man, I need to organize this, but I'm not worried about that right now. Okay. Oh no, don't expose my API key. Okay. This is good because I changed the names. Landing screen. Yes, I need to pass. No, I don't need to pass this context here. Oh no, yeah, I did. You in Algeria? Yo, Algeria. I've never had from anybody from Algeria come on the stream. Man, that's crazy. I'm bad. I'm really bad with geography. So okay. Wow, that's a huge country, by the way. That's dope, man. Thank you so much for being here. Africa is such a diverse continent. That's dope, man. From North Africa, that's what's up, man. My boy. So, are you about is the biggest country in Africa? That's cool. What type of music and food do you have in Nigeria? Let's see here. While you ponder on that, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in. On add favorite. Why did I delegate this all the way up to main activity? Oh no, it wasn't a main activity, okay. I don't think I need this. Let me run it without this and see what we get. Sellamos por el teléfono. Yeah, man, what kind of music, what kind of food? Like, send me some stuff. Because like Josué, for instance, I know that, dang it, se me olvidó el nombre del plato de comida que siempre me dices. Es lo de como de maíz, no? But he has a plate that he told me that in Mexico they eat and drink, which is pretty. It's pretty good and it's very like homemade, very unique to the area of Mexico that he's in. To Chilean pozol, there you go. See, I knew I forgot, but it's a drink. There you go. What? Yo, this is weird. I just got a text message from somebody I haven't talked to since 2018. It's an ex-coworker of mine's. That was crazy. Couscous is the main one. Oh, okay, I know couscous. Couscous is pretty good. Okay, I don't need this here. And let's double check that this is working. Frozer. Nice, nice. Okay, I see some errors that I want to fix. We'll deal with that later. For now, straight into Retrofit Caching. Se perna se reclamo. Peleamos. So, if you, what is your origin? South America? Yes, that's correct. I am from South America. But I have a pretty crazy story because where I'm from, I'm considered almost a minority because we don't have many people who are like me from that country. Like within the country itself, we're like the smaller group of people that is very unique to I think to the world in my opinion, but for sure to that country. So think of Hawaii. What Hawaii is to the United States, that's where I'm from is to this particular South American country. Man, where? I saw my music, my accent, a lot of that is pretty different. All right, let's see here. Search results list. Yes, we need to commit this. Maybe. Yes. All right, here's the worker. This is the interesting one. Oh, I forgot to add documentation. Let me go ahead and add some documentation to this, and then we'll commit it. And you know what actually we're gonna do? I'm gonna have ChatGPT write a documentation for me. All right, yep. So this is what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna give all this code to ChatGPT. Let's see here. I want y'all to see this. I see here. Can you write KDocs for the following class? Momento. Yo sigo extrañándote. Jaja, a veces también lo hago. Te ahorro minutos, brother. Demasiados minutos. To be honest, this is something I don't really do often, but I'm gonna start including it in my workflow. I should probably do for work too. Worker class responsible for saving social statistic data to the database using the Worker Manager API. The worker fetches details of social statistics using a provided social stat repository and saves the information to the database. It is intended to be enqueued via the enqueue. Okay. Hey, this is pretty good. I don't care about the rest in the middle. A companion object holding. Okay, this doesn't really matter. A key for accessing the remote identifier. These might work. I think I like this here. So let's go back here and add this. Que yo sigo extrañándote a cada instante, en todo momento, desde que yo sigo extrañando. Bro, it was my dream. Like, it was my dream to be an artist. I really wanted to be a reggaetonero. I love music so much, man. Music is I feel like music, I wouldn't say saved my life, but it really opened up to creativity for me because I'm not a really creative person. So music really did that a lot for me. And I was able to meet some really cool people because of it. Bailando, cuéntale. Mira, Josué, no sé si tú conoces quién es Eliel. Eliel era el DJ y hizo un montón de beats para Don Omar. Él hizo, creo que hizo este beat. Hizo, ay, a quien la vio llorar fui yo. Un montón de esos lo hizo Eliel. Bueno, pues a Eliel yo lo pude conocer back in the day. I was able to meet him, dab him up a bit, chat up about making beats and do music stuff. It was super dope experience, but it is what it is. Here we are now. I'm doing coding. I love coding because it makes me be creative on a different level. Like, I think coding is an art. To me, coding is definitely art because the way you write your code to make it consumable, the way you just kind of like the flow of input of data that you control it, you transform it, you say, I don't know, it gets me excited. It gets me excited. But anywho, let's commit this code here. I got the documentation, dope. Social stat app, what is this? This is, yes, this should work here. This is fine. The social stat view model, yes, I need this. On remove, oh, this one doesn't need context. Okay, this works. Para de frente. Yeah, all of these, I need to move this documentation because it's not only details that uses YouTube, search only uses YouTube as well. Okay. Uy, esta canción es vieja. Tuve el admirador, conocía. Hoy noche de sex. Man, I haven't heard this song in a long time. Okay, dope. For sure gonna commit this. Let's see here. Social stat. No, where's the worker? The worker should be called something specific. Save social worker. I need to change the name of this to Tela. Let's change this to file name. Mi señorela, romántica, please. Dame un kiss. Con la flor de París, la Miss. Alright, let's see here. Save social stat worker. Introduced. No, okay, so a worker to fetch the details of a remote ID and store it into the database. That's great. Reina, vamos allá. Oh man, me salió la voz. Dice José, para mí es como un rompecabezas, ajá. Y sí, me suena el nombre de Liel. Sí, bro, es como definitivamente. Tux, what José saying is like, for him, coding is like a puzzle. Building a puzzle. That's definitely part of it too, bro. Yeah, that's cool. I see this as art, but I definitely see it as a puzzle a lot of times. Shoot, I forgot I didn't need this. Uy, no quiero ver. Hey, don't look. There you go. Let's hide it. Oh shoot, I will see my API key. All right, cool. Let's see here. We just committed, right? So let's go ahead and do the retrofit caching. Now I had this article that I was trying to read about retrofit caching, and I sent that in my Discord channel. Ito haciendo la toque y ella me. All right, so it says, let's increase the font of this and let's take a read here. Me aproveche, pam, pam, pam. All right, let's see. So how caching is going to help us in our Android applications. When we make a network call to fetch the data from the server, you shouldn't pause your sentence here. For the very first time, we'll get the data from the server and it will cache this HTTP. Okay, Then if we make API call, it will return the data from the cache instantly. Dope, and it will ignore doing that network call, so your API limit won't be hit, right? The way our Android application can do it, two important things. Work even if there's no internet connection. Yes. Work faster. But I would argue and say this is not really a real reason for you to do HTTP caching, to be honest. This makes more sense, and I would add like the optimization and reducing your cost of your network requests. But I wouldn't say that because you don't have internet connection that's the reason for turning on retrofit caching. I don't personally, I don't think that makes sense. Now let's learn how to enable caching. Okay. Header enabled from the server, then on HTTP. So let me show you my use case. What I'm talking about here, which I don't know, you know what, actually, I'm gonna move this down because now I think about it, this is an optimization thing and I'm trying to ship this out. I'm just trying to ship it out. I don't need to worry about optimizations right now. I can worry about that later. So let me skip this one for now. I'll probably put it at the bottom here. Instead, let's just do on the landing UI for the favorites card. And I think I was looking at this one for it. Let's see here. We can have cards. I had more than this one. Penica. Oh, it was this one here. So I wanted to have a full list here, like a card. It's gonna have the main information here. Is gonna tell you what data you have. So it'll just be YouTube for now for every single one. Name. We don't need to worry about this card up here, but it would already be a favorite. So we can probably remove it from the favorites list here. But for now, I'm gonna do something like this. It's gonna be a horizontal list of cards that's gonna have the user information, some chips to indicate that it was what social network data you currently have, maybe a description. I might be able to show some extra information here too, because at this point I'll have your subscriber data, for instance, or your videos data. So, okay, let's just jump into that then. So the idea is, Frozer is already part of my favorites, right? This is a lot of space. I can add a title up here. Social stat. Dando caliente. So I'm going to my landing screen here. And the first thing I'm going to do is right below the title, I'm going to have another text. So this text is here and we're going to put another text. Uy. Let's find your dream job. I'm going to put that for now. Menor que usted la quiere conocer, forma de actuar me va a enloquecer. Acaricio su piel y hoy no me importa si soy mayor que yo. If in search mode, basically I need the same thing. But for now, I'm just gonna say, what do I want to say up here? Let's find your dream job. let's find, I don't know, your dream job. I'm just gonna put that for now. And then I'm gonna want this to be like 2 lines, or maybe I break it in the middle. Maybe the width can't be this high. Yeah. Sea mayor que yo, oh yeah. Let's just put this here and see what this looks like. Amazones. Alright, first of all, the social stat I think needs to have a little bit more space at the top. Maybe. Okay. No. In search mode. Oh, I see. Anoche soñé contigo. Don't worry about that for now. I need this to be at the left. I need it to be max. Can I align this? I want it to align to the start. I can't just do alignment start. Would that work? Sin miedo. Oh, you can't use this align. Or can you? Dale sin miedo. La pasé bien. Oh, alignment. Oh my gosh. I hate this keyboard, bro. I hate this keyboard. I really need to get a different one. Fallaste. Okay, that is a line start. And now let's try to make it between 2 lines. So how would I do that? If I set a width, a specific width, then it won't go past it, right? So let's say, I don't know, 120 dp. It should wrap around. Okay, that's too little. But it might look different depending on, yeah, it might look different depending on what size of a phone you have. Let's see, headline, oh. Headline small. I would use the Jetpack Compose preview, but it really doesn't work, I don't think. Rakata y se me pega voy a. Looks kind of nice, but I feel like the font weight. Okay, let's see here. Ahí ven bailando. Letter spacing. I think this is what I want. Está buena y contigo. Domingo, que. What was it called? Line weight? Letter spacing. Line height. Oh my gosh, I can't think. Let's see. 8.sp. Is that how it's gonna work? Josué, yo quiero comprar nuevos switches porque tengo azules y quiero unos browns. ¿Switches de qué, compadre? Digo así. El equipaje. Fuimos de viaje. Y quieres unos brown. Oh, del teclado. ¿Qué tipo de teclado tienes? Nos vamos a pedir. Oh my gosh, you just need to be higher. That's too much. 38. Este es el que tengo yo. I got the Keychron. I think it's K2. It's cool, but I don't know. I can't get used to it. Okay, this looks kind of okay. I'm gonna add some more padding to this. Buscate otro hombre, otro que te vuelva loca, 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 vete. se acabó. Buscate otro hombre que te vuelva loca, 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 vete. Yeah. Yes. There we go. Tengo uno mecánico, pero se le pueden cambiar los switches. Este también se puede cambiar los switches. Pero era de mi esposa y yo lo inherié. That's not the word. I inherited it and I don't like it, to be honest. I'm just using it because I know it was expensive. I need to get my own. I mean, yeah. Anyways, I'll stand by what I said. Let's see here. So, okay. Now when I go to the landing screen again, I need to here, I'll pass in a padding of horizontal. And let's say 12 dp here. Got otro hombre. Okay. That's a little too much, I think. All right, instead of doing that here, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it on the parent. This guy here. I wanna increase this a little bit. 24. Okay. Pegao. Hey, this looks good. Okay. So let's do the favorites here, right? We're gonna copy the way we do. Estamos en las mismas. No quise gastar más por otro teclado. Exacto, brother. Exacto. Two side. You already know how it is, bro. The one I was actually gonna get was the G9 is a TK Logitech GTK 9 something. Oh my gosh. This one here. Pero bro, eso cuesta it's on sale, bro. Interesting, it's on sale. Pero bro, eso es mucho dinero. $159? I can't see myself. That's not the one I want though. That's the full one. I want the small one. I want this one. Que te amaba. This one's on sale too, bro. Este es lo que quiero yo. It's on sale, but that's a lot of money. I'll probably do the black. I had the white one. No, the black. Hitos en el aire. Yeah, I think I would get this one. Anyways, but let's not get sidetracked. I don't have a lot of time. Okay, so now we're gonna need a box down here, right? In search mode, show search results. Otherwise, we're gonna show favorites list, right? Something like that. And we're probably gonna give it items, and that's probably gonna be from our view state. And we're gonna probably call it, what are we gonna call it? Favorites, right? Oh, I already had the favorites. Bet. It was a social stat instead of a social profile. I see. Who uses social stat? Only this one. Okay, I can get rid of that one. I'll switch this for social profile. Sí, mira, por ejemplo, eso es lo que acabo de hacer. Hice esto, Command X, en vez de Command Copy. Y es por el bendito keyboard. It gets me freaking, I don't know, I can't figure it out. Social stat, let's delete this one. I don't need this social stat. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract this guy here. Okay, yes. Our landing screen, here we are. Favorites list is going to have that. You're probably going to have an item click, right? We're probably going to just do the same on channel quick click. Bro, can I just do this? Unsupported references, I can just do this, which is the same as this. All right, though. So I'm gonna probably have these two. I might have an unremoved favorite as well. Sí, es bastante dinero, bro. Exacto. That's a lot of money, bro. Esta es la vaina. Yo no me gusta ganar dinero en mí mismo. Me gusta ganar dinero en la gente alrededor mía. You know, I like spending. If I spend money, I like spending it on people around me, but not on myself. It's very hard for me to like want. I mean, there's a lot of things that I want, but it's really hard for me to say, "Hey, Fro, you're worth the amount you're gonna spend on yourself. Well, not worth the amount you're gonna spend on yourself. You're just like, it's okay for you to spend money on yourself." Esa mentalidad, I've tried and I can't. Like, yes, I bought a lot of stuff for myself to get to this point to be able to do a lot of things that I want to do. But it was still a struggle for me to do that. Like, for me to make that decision myself. It's something I struggle with. And esa es la vaina, brother. Uno tiene que celebrar sus momentos. Uno tiene que celebrar uno mismo y uno tiene que la verdad, you know, para subir su propia confianza, right? Your own confidence and build up yourself. You need to celebrate those little moments. And that's something I'm struggling with. So, I'm going to try to make that change here. Cuando el stream sigue subiendo, si sigue creciendo, I need to start celebrating my own success if that ever happens. And even if I don't have success, it's okay. I know. I'm not in it for success. I'm in it for myself to grow. And I'm talking too much about this, and I just need to focus on what I need to do with it. So, scratch that. Let's keep going. All right. So here for the modifier, I am going to pass in a modifier here. Probably going to give it some padding. Yep. Like this. So let's just go ahead and copy this search result list and build our own favorites list down here, right? We just don't need it on add, and here we are. So what is this gonna look like? Vamos a hacer que se parezca un poquito como esto, like a mix between these two. I like the full color here, and I could probably extract the full color based on I can use the, Google has a color identifier API, Android, right? The palette API. So I could use this to then identify the non-dominant color and, you know, use it to paint the background of this color here or these colors. So I'm probably gonna do something like that. Yo sí me autorregalo cosas. Es bueno algunas veces. Sí, brother. Exacto. Es bueno también para la salud mental, yo creo. Like, I'm not a big person in talking about mental health. I don't think as men we do. But it is something that lingers in my mind a lot. All right, so favorites list, we know this is gonna be a row, right? This could be a lazy row, actually. And now to think about it, this favorites list search result list, is this, oh, this is a lazy column. Okay, cool. So this is a lazy row, no. This is gonna be a row, and inside of the row is gonna have lazy columns. Yeah, right, that's what I want. I did this one wrong, I think. This is a bunch of lazy columns. Oh, okay, I see what it's saying. Okay, so yeah, it is a lazy row. Lazy row. Levanto. Ya me levanto. Oh, oh. All right, let's copy this over. Me levanto. So if it's a lazy row, then I want the horizontal arrangement to have a spacing, and yeah, we'll start by 8. That's fine. What did that look at here? Frocks. Maybe a little bit. No, that amount of space is good. All right, and here we're gonna give it the items. Yoda, right? And let's see here. So when I did the items, here I'm gonna have the profile. And then inside of here, I'm gonna have like the actual card, right? This is a search result card, which is a card. So let me copy some of this stuff. I'll start with just this. So it's gonna be a card, and the card, which one do I like? ¿Nos gusta este o nos gusta este? Which one do I like? What do I have? I have the name, I have a little icon. So I could do something like this. Yeah, let's just follow this. So here, this has a column, which has a row, which has the image and that information there, which is kind of like this. But this row instead is gonna fill like this, but I won't have this icon. So I think I can skip this inner row. Yeah, but I'll still copy the whole thing, but I can skip the inner row. And it will be a column. So let me just get rid of it now. I know I'm not going to need this row, but I'm going to copy some of this information for now. Right? No necesito este tampoco. Tony Dice. Dame. Para mí, sí. Para mí se ve bien así. Como este. These little buttons are nice up here too. Could do something like that too. So the favorites list here will also have a text here, right? Como este. So that means this needs to be inside of a column. And this subtitle is going to say something like favorites. And then we want to align it to the start. We want it to be a little small. We want it to have, okay, I think this might look nice, but here, let's have this go all the way to the end. Fill max width. Okay, what else? All right, I have about an hour. So let's see what we got here so far. Let's run this. Image URL. Yeah. I'm not gonna load anything. Well, nada. Because it's missing all of this to the image card. Okay. Okay, well, let's just pull this out then, I guess. Si se hombre sería por algo. Alright, oh, I keep forgetting to use the freaking Rico Huele. Yeah, there you go. Let's see, favorite card. Sexy movimiento, oh. Un vino con el viento, que rico huele. Rosa. Maravillosa. Rosa. Van por rosa. Here we go. Copy a lot of stuff. We're moving fast today. We're moving to, okay, description we don't need. Is favorite. It is a favorite toggle we don't need. Maybe we need a favorite toggle actually. But instead of title, that's fine. We'll just keep it like that. Combino con el viento, que rico huele. All right, dope. It's compiling. Now let's actually, okay, we need here some padding at the top, huh? Es el momento. Maybe we should put this vertical. And then what we're gonna do now here is we're gonna then call Papi. Man, I haven't heard this song in so long too. El title va a ser el profile.channel title. El otro va a ser el profile, the image. Houston. All right, let's see what this looks like. All right. No está funcionando, and that probably means that is because my favorites list is not being populated. See, it's empty list here. So what I need to do is this in the init here, I need to sale el sol, cuerpo bronceado y sus amigos. La canción, sin ellas tus cuerpos, esa sensación, reggaetón, vive reggaetón. All right, del dembow. Pandebon, sola. All right, listo. Sorry, I was checking something. So what I want to do here, whenever I land on my landing screen here, I want to just immediately load my favorites. I don't remember if I have a way to load my favorites. Get favorites. Okay, let's see if this is implemented. It is implemented. I'm getting all of the favorites from the database. Select all. Okay, yeah, because if you are in my database, that means you are a favorite. However, now I think about that, I might have to change that because I might want to not immediately delete stuff with favorite. Yeah, I might have to change that later on. So this should be paginated, but also to do this should query based on and is deleted false flag. And I'll deal with that later. I have an idea in mind to clean up my database with a work manager eventually. But let's not worry about that for now. We're just gonna assume that everything in our database are our favorites. So let's go to here. And it looks like we already have that in play. But you know what? I should probably set it to do here as well. Actually, I'll do here. To do this method should retrieve based on and is deleted equals false flag. We want to mark as deleted. Okay, here to do under the delete. We do that here. To do mark entry, table entry, row entry as deleted for a work manager to handle in the future. The reason why I want to do this is because I'm trying to make some optimizations here. I honestly, you know, humans, we're creatures of habits. I sound like my wife. I sound like my wife. That's funny. My wife, she's a UX researcher, so she thinks a lot about human behavior and human interaction. And one of her favorite phrases, I don't know if she realizes it, but she says, you know, humans are creature of habits, which is very, very true. You know, I'll leave that to her. She's an expert in that realm. So yeah, so we are creatures of habits, and the idea is, you know, me, for instance, you know, I go look for Mr. Beast. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is not working now. Why is it not searching? Okay, all right. So Mr. B, I need to put a loading thing for sure. So I'm here. I'm probably gonna be like this, click, you know, whatever, click a bunch of times. And see, that cause a crash, right? So instead of having to do that a bunch of different times, I'm trying to have it like only return instead of deleting it every single time and then having to like hit the network all the time back and forth. I wanted to just like mark it for deletion, and when they hit it, we'll check if it's there. If it's deleted, we'll unmark it, and that's it. But yeah, anyways, that's my long spill of saying we're creatures of habits. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, cool. Anyways, all right, now that I have that there, let's go to my view model. In here, when it initializes, we're gonna launch the view model scope here. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, bro. What's up? Arnold One Med or One Med? How's it going, One Med? Thank you so much for the follow. You scared the hell out of me. Welcome to the stream. Here we're just building some Android apps. How about yourself? What brings you by today? Do you do any? Since you're the first follower, right, of the stream or whatever. You're a new follower. That's what I meant to say. Do you like programming? If you do you know any programming languages? And please share that with me. Bro, ese grito sí se despierta uno, bro. If I'm awake now, hell yeah, I'm awake now. That scare you. Now I'm up. That man, I think that's why I have it on. That way y'all can keep me awake. I'm not gonna lie though, I wasn't as scared this time. No tenía tanto miedo, porque it's been happening here and there, you know what I mean? All right, let's see here. So whenever the view model scope, whenever we first launch this view model, right, we're gonna hit this init block immediately. So I want to just go ahead and fetch all my favorites as well. So I can use my repository for that. Obviously we can put these into use cases, which eventually I might do that. But like I said, I'm just trying to get this done really fast so I can hopefully release it quick. All right, this is a suspend function, and eventually I will want to convert it into a flow. All right, that works for now. So then the favorites here, we'll just apply that to our view state. Devolverte a ver. Favorites, favoritos equal, Okay. All right, something that I've been thinking about that I haven't been doing that I should do. Oh, this returns a list of search results. Why would it return a list of search results? It doesn't need to return a list of search results. Where's the details? Que me perdone Dios, yo no lo voy a hacer, los perdí a los dos y a la misma vez. Era mentira cuando ella me decía que se iba por Puerto Rico a vacaciones con su amiga, me mintió. En una cama y en... So here I don't need to return a search results. What I need to do here is just return a search profile or a social profile. And the reason it's doing this is because my interface needs to also change favorites. And this is not returning that, that's why it's complaining. But the cool thing is I have this it.to domain, and that should just work for me. Dope. I want to fix that real quick though. But hold on. One med said, I think it's one med. ONL med, I don't know. What's up, buddy? Love you. Says, hello, I kicked myself in the pants. That's funny. And began to learn mobile development from scratch. Dope. And for a long time, I taught Flutter or Kotlin. I still incline to what you need to start with the Kotlin, and then add to your stack Flutter. And your contrast right on the Kotlin, your stream. I don't understand the last sentence, but that's dope that you're doing native development. A lot of people might just jump directly into Flutter or React Native, for instance, because it's, you know, typically when you first learn, this is my track as well. The first time I learned, or my first job was web development. So I was a full stack engineer for a while. So it's easy to transition that to like React Native, Flutter. But I think native app development is the way to go. And it's dope that you're doing that too. So if there's anything you need or have any questions, I have a lot of experience. So please ask me questions. I'm more than happy to help out. If you even want to do like a lot of, I don't know, questions or whatever, the Discord is there. Josue, he's a good helper. And we have other people that know about Android ecosystem. So yeah, just hit up Discord if you're interested. Yo, what's up? Caffeinate bot. Thoughts on Kotlin multi-platform. Kotlin multi-platform. I love Kotlin multi-platform. So big thing, funny fun fact. When I used to work at this company named Procore, I gave an internal talk on Kotlin multi-platform. It was our first, I think I was one of the first people who brought it up there. We weren't able to adopt it But it was pretty cool because I was able to get buy-in from some pretty interested people. It's just that our use case for the app, it was not, we didn't have the right use case for it. All right, Lil, I changed my username. It's Richard. Oh, what's up, Virtual Prodigy? What's up, my guy? Yo, long time no see, bro. Yeah, I think Kotlin multi-platform is really dope, man. You know, Cash App uses it. Who else uses it? Airbnb, no, is Airbnb uses it? No, Airbnb were the ones that were React Native and they just converted over to Jetpack Compose, I think. Yeah, I think they did Kotlin multi-platform. Anyways, I built several projects using Kotlin multi-platform. But the idea now, I think, is after I finish this app, I'm gonna build one in multi-platform so I can release. I don't know, I'm like juggling my words and whatnot. It's too early for me, I'm tired. But anyways, I think Kotlin multi-platform is, if used right, it's a great opportunity, especially in the freelance industry, to, you know, super optimize a lot of the boilerplate code that you need to write for a lot of clients. So exactly, tactical fit caffeinate. I can't even say that word. Un cafecito is how I say it. But yeah, I think if you're doing freelancing, Kotlin multi-platform is definitely the way to go, in my opinion, because you get a lot of the powerful, you know, you get native, you're building a native app at the end of the day, and you get to just share a lot of that business logic. Damn, Jose's gonna get me all hyped up or caffeinated. All right, cool. Let's keep working on this. All right. So I just wanted to do a quick little wrapper on this here. A little extension function, just so I can make it a little nice. And you know what? I'm wasting time. It already mapping it. That's all I needed. Let's just jump in here. Okay, this is going here. Let's see. This should actually give me my my favorites list. You were expecting social profile, yeah. What is this? Okay, I see. This is the widget. Social profile. Is this gonna give me? Oh shit. I can probably save this to be favorites list here. Yeah, that's dope. Okay. One man, he says, tell him what to choose, a beginner Kotlin or Dart Flutter. I think we should start with the Kotlin, and it's also a multi-platformer, but maybe it's a little more difficult to master. What do you think? Say Kotlin or Flutter as the first language? That's interesting. I would say it depends. It depends on you, to be honest. Like, what is your experience with it, and how much time do you have to dedicate to it? Yeah, I know, that's a really good question. It's hard, it's hard, but it really depends on you. I'll say, if you know JavaScript already, right? If you know JavaScript already, if you're familiar with the web, that's probably an easier transition to pick up like Flutter or React Native for that matter, right? The thing is, if you pick up Flutter, you might have to switch over to Dart, and I'm not too familiar what Dart is that if that's a layer on top of JavaScript or what, but I know if you go the route like of React Native, that you can use TypeScript or any type of like JavaScript in favor that you want to do React Native. So if you already have the knowledge of web, I'll say go towards Flutter, React Native, that route. If you don't have that much knowledge about web or programming in general, I think Kotlin is a good way to go, because you also, you know, Kotlin as a, is it a statistic? Is it, you know, tell me if I'm wrong here, Virtual Prodigy or Josue, but is Kotlin a compiled language? Is it dynamic language? No, it's not a dynamic language. It's a statically typed language. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is Kotlin will help you enforce certain patterns that will help you become a better programmer in the long run, in my opinion. there's a lot of leeway when you do JavaScript and web, a lot of things that you can get away with, in my opinion, when you're first starting. That doesn't mean that there aren't other things that you can put in place for you to learn good patterns. I just think they don't enforce it as much as Kotlin would. So I think Kotlin will help you in the longer run, in my opinion. Ultimately, it's what you want to do. Right? Do you want to build mobile applications? Do you want to understand that full ecosystem? Then go mobile. If you want to build web, if you want to do websites later on in the future, then stick to web. I think that's probably the better route for you. Yo prefiero Kotlin porque tienes la posibilidad de KMP, compose y el backend Ktor. Yep. Josué just hit it on the nail for another benefit of Kotlin is you can do Kotlin multi-platform with it. You can also build your backend with Ktor, and you can use Jetpack Compose, which looks a lot like React Native, for instance, or Swift UI. What's your end goal? Are you trying to build something, get a job somewhere? Otro beneficio de Coil es que Coil se hará multi-platform. That's really true. Y dicen que posiblemente otras herramientas lo hagan. Y al final todo queda en un solo aprendizaje que es Kotlin. So Josué gave up a really good point right now too. Coil, which is a coroutine-based image loading library, just announced that they're gonna go towards Kotlin multi-platform. And what that means is we're gonna have that capabilities from the Android side of things, iOS side of things, or even web and backend side of things. Fun fact, the guy that wrote Coil, he works where I work. I didn't know this. I learned it on Slack the other day. He did like a self-promo video. He's like shameless plug. And turns out he's the author of Coil. I did not know that. And I feel so humbled to be like around that type of freaking smart people. Virtual said, my bad. Caffeinate bot. I'm gonna still call you Virtual, bro. You my virtual prodigy. Day one, bro. Kotlin is compiled statically typed language. Yeah, okay, cool. Well then, obviously the Kotlin was your choice. Okay, thank you for dispelling doubts. And that almost started with Flutter, but the fact is that later you will stick to native language. I think so. I think in the long run, it makes sense to me. Make mobile apps and try to earn an embedded advertising. Okay. I think if you go the Kotlin the native language mode, I mean, at the end of the day, you can build mobile apps however you want. But I think a better experience as a developer is going the native route, in my opinion. I think cross-platform apps are great for those. IO apps tend to earn more money at scale. Exactly. I think Kotlin multi-platform is enabling a lot of other developers to fit in, their one idea into this ecosystem that should honestly be agnostic. I think iOS and Android need to stop this BS. Although it's good for market shares and it's good for competition and whatnot, but it's a lot of work. I mean, it gives us job security too. So I don't know. We'll see. One man thanks people. You're welcome, bro. That's what we're here for. Helping all the time, bro. It says ad starts in 50 seconds. Let's snooze that. It says maybe Kotlin multi-platform will give you everything that scales, the exposure, and you'll be a solid native Android dev. Yes, sir. That boy Virtual Prodigy. He knows his stuff, man. Caffeinate bot. My bad. Caffeinate bot. But I would listen to Frozer. Do know his stuff. Bro. Appreciate it, man. I don't know as much stuff as you do because I learned a lot on your stream too. I miss your streams, by the way. When you gonna do that again? I see the notifications pop up here and there, but I haven't been able to join them. You need to get back on your streams, man. Work on your stuff. All right, let's see here. What am I missing? I have about 30 minutes, I think, to wrap this up. Let's see here. Favorites. Okay, I don't have anything in my favorites yet because I haven't added anything. So let's add myself. Let's go back. Exit the app. Obviously, I need to do some reloading there. Dope. It's right here in my favorites list. It looks ugly as hell, but we're here. Let's go to my landing screen. Here's my favorite list stuff. Discard, all right. I have the height, fill max width. The reason why it's not going all the way is because this is fill max size already. Here, let's see here. Fill max width. I didn't have to pass that to this. Why does it have this whole space on the right? Let me set this background as a different color. Right, I think there's like a content colors. Yeah, this is just weird how I need to do these colors. You have to do colors equal card defaults that colors, and then you have to say, okay, the content container color needs to be color that blue. Let's say, for instance, I want to see that. Caffeinate, but screen. Oh, Josué, qué buena discusión positiva acerca de los lenguajes. Sí, it was a good discussion for sure. Caffeinate bot, stream schedule is coming soon. I gotta finish mad projects. First in line is the plant robot, then back to Android development. I'll probably stream later today. Dope, man. Well, hopefully I'm back home by the time you stream, and I'll definitely check you out, bro. If y'all haven't checked out his stream, please do. He's awesome Android dev. He knows his stuff. But right now he's doing some robotic shit, which is pretty amazing, pretty cool. I don't know how to do. I've tried messing around with Raspberry Pis and stuff, but it can't wrap around my head. One med. The thing is, my main lingua franca. Oh, so you French? Okay. Bonjour, monsieur. I don't know. I don't want to make a fool out of myself. I'll try not to. So you understood half. If I correctly understood from what you're saying, then my choice should be Kotlin. What I'm saying is, yes, for me, Kotlin would be my number one choice. But if you have experience in web, I would say stick to web. Stay on Flutter, stay on React Native. But if you don't have any experience, Kotlin for me would be the way to go. The hardest thing is going to be actually getting started. Actually doing the tutorials and understanding the mobile concepts like the Android lifecycle and stuff. So hopefully you don't struggle too much with that. Oh, you're from Russia. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. You're from Russia. Okay. Oh, it's Franca. Okay, it's not. I'm tripping. What I'll say this: join the Discord. If you do pound Discord here, I'll do it for you. Join the Discord. If you join the Discord, you have people like Josué, you have other people in there like myself, and we help. If you can ask your questions. If you want some guidance on how to get started on Kotlin, join the Discord and ping me, and I'll answer. I'm not active on there all the time because not a lot of people message. But if you message, I'm pretty quick in responding, and I'll sit down with you. I'll have a conversation with you if you need to, and we can set you up for success if anything. For instance, yesterday in my morning stream, there was a guy from Brazil who had trouble with a freelancing app that he's building, and we got on the stream and spoke about it, and I was able to help him figure out the issues he was having with his app. So I do stuff like that from on the stream. I just like helping out people while hopefully build my apps and eventually earn passive income. That's what I want. So yeah, if you want the help, it's there for you. Oh shit! Yo! I got scared, man. Yo, Darklink BR. Yo, what's up, Darklink BR? Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the scareness. Thank you. Caffeinate bot facts. Frozer super supportive on Discord. Do help me get an Android. Yo, man. Yo, you ain't gotta say all that, bro, but appreciate that, man. Yeah. I'm so happy you got that job too. Sounds like you've been busy, which is a good thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that you saying that. That's a lot of support. I'm very happy to have allowed the Splinter to choose. Low-key, I don't know what you mean by Splinter, but I'm happy that you're happy. So yeah, let's keep it going. Appreciate the follow again. You scared me though, bro. I don't know what happened to my music though. Let's go. All right. Let's keep it going. I don't have a lot of time. Maybe like 20 minutes? We'll see. We'll see what the wife say. All right, I have the card here. Why it's not stretched all the way? I don't know why it's not stretching out all the way. All right, since I don't know why it's not stretching out all the way, what I'll definitely do is use the layout inspector. So here we have this layout inspector. And then we kind of see here, nothing to show. Why you have nothing to show? Typically, it would allow me to, okay, if that doesn't work, then I can use my tools. Let's see here, dump views. No. Okay, I remember. It usually takes a while. Snapshot. Bro, why is this not working? Okay, let's try to just read this one. I have a card here. Hello, just got here. I'm learning Flutter for about a year, and one of my concerns was what to learn for mobile develop. All right, so first of all, Dartlink VR, I need to apologize to you. You just joined, right? You're a new follower, and typically I ask new followers, you know, do you know programming? If you do know programming, what is the language you code in? So thank you for telling me that, you know, you're learning Flutter, which I'm guessing you know Dart, which is coincidentally what my boy over here, OneMed, I keep saying your name wrong, he is deciding if he wants to learn Flutter or should he go Kotlin route. So your concern was what to learn for mobile develop. That's a little bit broad. What do you mean about that? Is your concerns how to develop mobile applications with Flutter, or is it like choosing between Flutter and native development? Like, do you mind elaborating on your question? All right, so let's see here. Let's read this. When I generate this card, I fill max width. So technically it should go all the way here. The parent is also doing fill max size here. And then this favorite list here has only a padding top. This fills max width too. Let's do something here. Let's see here. I'll just do a button here. Button. And then I'll put a text here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? But I'm gonna set the modifier to fill the max width, and I'm gonna set the background to red. I'm just trying to see if this will fit the entire width. Okay, it does. So the problem is not here. The problem is inside of my favorite list. So let's go inside here and see what this does right here. This is one of my favorite songs right here. It has been 20. Hold on, I gotta pause it to jam out. But first, I'm gonna answer the questions and then I'm gonna jam out. So which language and platform? All right, which language and platform you should use? In my opinion, I think Kotlin is probably the best way to go. The reason is because Kotlin, first of all, it's statically typed, compile type language. I think I said that correctly. Caffeinate bot. But you get to learn better patterns as far as developing patterns and concepts for programming that will last you along, not only right now, but throughout your career. Not to say that you can't do that with JavaScript as well. You can. It's just, to me, it's not as well enforced as it is with something like Kotlin, or more specifically Android development. So I personally would go that route. Not only that, but also Kotlin is very similar to Swift, which means you can probably pick up Swift if you want to go over to iOS development, or you could use something like Kotlin multi-platform, which you can then write the code that can be shared between iOS and Android. You can basically make two apps with one code base in Kotlin, and the best deal about it, is its native code. It's not like Flutter, it's not like React Native. This is actually native code. What Kotlin multi-platform does is it generates the actual Swift code or Objective-C code, and you import that as a library into your native iOS app, and then you use that library to actually build your UI and your interactions. But now that Kotlin multi-platform announced that they're going to do a Compose UI framework that is multi-platform, right? It works in iOS and Android. You can even share your UI layer with Kotlin multi-platform, and it compiles down once again to native iOS code. So, in my opinion, Kotlin is probably the best language, the best platform to use right now. That's my 2 cents, but I'm a little bit biased. I do this for a living. So let's jam out now. Hopefully that helps. Hey, if you're out there, you haven't hit the follow button, please do. I appreciate it. Scare me some more. All right, so let's see now. Our problem, all right, 10 more minutes. Our problem is within our favorites list, right? Let's try and make some progress here. All right, let's build this. No, hold on. Is within our favorites list or is within our card? It's within our card. Let's do this. Fill max width. Let's see what this does. All right, so now that I know this, let's put it in here instead of the lazy row. How do I do this? If it's inside here, then maybe it's the card, right? Let's see here. I support that Kotlin is better. Heck yeah, Jose. Jose's my guy. All right, something is going on within the items here that is not making it expand all the way. Because I'm trying to have it here fill the max width, but it doesn't. Oh, viejo, tu príncipe. I don't get what's going on here. Why is this not going all the way to the end? Estar contigo, que te duele. Coffee has officially finished, people. Time to, man, why is this not extending all the way? Right, because this guy here will extend all the way. Darkling BR, yes, from what I've seen, Dart Flutter can't access some resource natively. Exactly. And let me put this in your brain real quick so you can think about this. Why is it that Snapchat doesn't convert itself to Flutter? Snapchat is $1 million company. I mean, I think $1 billion company, right? So, or I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I know for a fact, because I actually work there, that they do not use native layers like this. In fact, they do have their own sort of like stuff that they do. I don't know if I can speak about that. But they do have a layer that is cross-platformy, but it uses C++ under the hood because that's as natively close they can get. So I'm just saying, if big companies like Snapchat, Square, who else, Airbnb, big companies like those, I think Uber, oh shit, yo.
It wasn't being short.
What happened? Yes. What happened? Dang. I was having such a great conversation. I don't know if anybody's gonna come back. 0 people back again. But yeah. What's up?
Is it working now?
It is back up now, yeah.
Alright, nice. Okay. Let me just did you get all of them back?
I doubt it. I'm just gonna wrap up what I was doing then and call it a day, because me and mom are gonna leave soon.
Okay. Alright,
Me too. Diferente. Ay. Oh well, it is what it is. Stuff happens. Accidents happens all the time. Just gotta keep it positive. Keep going. But yeah, my internet went out. It's all good. We're here. I forgot what I was at, where I was, what I was saying. But yeah, I would just say that big companies use Kotlin as their go-to, or native rather, they use it as their go-to. I personally have experience in several different companies that I work at, and they were all native. In only one place that I worked, we did like a multi-platform thing, but it was still native. So yeah, I've never used Flutter or anything like that in an actual company. I've done it on my own, but not in an actual company. But anyways, I do need to leave soon. Although my internet went out, I was going to just get off, but then I told myself, let me get on, and if people join back and are still here, I'll probably get a chance to say bye, because y'all have made my day today for sure. Let me just figure out what's going on here. As I can see, this text is filled in the whole width, but for some reason, when I throw it in my lazy row, it doesn't do that. So we can see here that when I do that and try to do the same exact code up here, and I put just a channel title, we can see that it doesn't fill the entire width, right? It just fills right here. So I'm trying to figure what's going on there with that. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. But let's see here. The difference between these two is that this is inside of a lazy row. As far as I know, a lazy row shouldn't affect, it just shouldn't add any padding, right? See, yeah, the padding here is 0. A padding around the whole content. This should be 0. So yeah, I don't know why that would go that way. Spacebar. Let's get rid of this spacebar. Still nothing. Yo, Josué. Pensé que había sido mi internet. Reinicié el router. Yo, that's what's up, bro. That's mad love, man. He was like, I don't even want to miss the stream. I thought it was my internet. I didn't think it was the streamer's internet. I thought it was my internet. Let me hurry up and restart my router so I could get back online and check him out. Appreciate that, bro. That probably is not your reasons. I'm saying that for myself to make myself feel good, but you know, that's funny. All right. I don't get this, bro. No entiendo. Why is it this not filling max width here? This one does it here, but inside of the lazy row, it doesn't. Let's see here. A lazy row jetpack compose. Cafe same. Thought it was my internet, bro. Y'all are funny. I appreciate the love. I really do. Man, y'all are still here, making me want to do a little teardrop. All right, let me try it here with just an item. See if this does the same issue. And let me just comment this. Yo, one man, tell me your team name in Android Studio. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. 1 second. Let me just do this here. That works. My team. What's the team? And I probably say team wrong. I always get called out on my accent for that. But basically what I did is I went to plugins, went to marketplace, and I searched for team. Eventually I came across one that is called Gradiento. Why am I reading it like that? I know Spanish. Gradiento. So Gradiento is a plugin you install, and once you install it, right here in appearance and behavior, in appearance, you get to choose which theme it is. In this case, I chose dark fuchsia, but you could choose like ocean, which this one looks pretty cool too. I like this one, but this one's actually nice. This one's easy on the eyes too. I might use this one. Yeah, this was kind of giving me a headache. This one looks a little bit nicer. I'm gonna switch it over to this one. No, now I'm used to the other one. I need to switch back. No. I was used to the other one. Okay, here we go. All right, that was funny. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here with this one. Does the item content type, the type of content decided in the composition of the same type we will use? Content in lazy row does not expand. Oh, hold on. Let me think about this. This is a lazy row. Yo, hold on. I am thinking about this wrong. This is a lazy row, right? This is a lazy row, meaning it's trying to span as far as it can. So if I tell the content to expand all the way, it won't know, because it's kind of like in a recycler view, right? It's an infinite, it could be infinite items, so I can't have it expand all the way. It needs to make room for the other items. So instead of saying it fill the max width, I need to give it a specific width in order for it to actually work. So let's do that here. Good job. Oh, yeah, items. Mejor. This I want, but then here I need to give it a modifier. Well, actually, this needs to have a width. Fill max height, but then the width needs to be this. There you go. Profile, right here. Profile. Man, I don't like this. I need to leave. Okay, dope. We need to give it a height too, so I can just give it a size. But we want the height to be like, we want the width to be more than the height, right? So I think 136 for the height, that was too short. So let's say like 250 for the height and let the width be more like 300. Nah, that might be too much. Let's see 200 by 300, yeah. Darkling BR. One of the reasons I chose Flutter was because at the time I saw the community was very active and had the most content to learn from. I don't know if I'll migrate to another platform. I'm about to launch my first app at the end of this month and I'll see how things go. That is pretty, first of all, congratulations that you're about to release your first app. That's a huge milestone. Bro, if Flutter is getting you money, if Flutter is making you get a job, if Flutter is making you paid, getting you paid, stick to that. You ain't got to switch. If you're making it, it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about you finding your peace. If you're having fun, if you're doing what you're doing and you're enjoying it and you're getting paid, I think you should just stick to it. If you want to switch and you want to learn, join the Discord. You got your boy here. I got you. We have a community here that they'll help too. So if it's a problem about learning, that's an easy problem to solve. You have support. You can have the support. But outside of that, I say just stick to what you're doing for yourself and make your money. This is too large in my opinion. I want it to look kind of like this. I wish I could. The width is less than the height. So maybe I need to bring this to 200 and this 250. I think the height could be a little bit bigger. That's too big. So let's do 150. I only have like 5 more minutes and then I gotta get off. I think I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more. Something like that. That's a little bit more bigger. Oh man. Let's see this. Josué, yo desde que empecé con la programación elegí el que me diera dinero y después fui migrando poco a poco a lo que me gustaba móvil con Kotlin, así de sencillo. Darkling VR, you need to take a page out of my boy Josué's book. He said that when he started programming, his reasonings was it doesn't matter, I just need to get paid. That was the same for me. When I was like at that level, I already had a kid, I was relying on my parents, but I know I needed to be my own, do my own thing for my then girlfriend, now wife, and my son. So I had to hustle my butt off to try and get a job. I was lucky to find my job, and I didn't know half the stuff that I know today. I started doing full stack development, and that paved the way to eventually allow me to switch and choose my own career path, which is in mobile. That's the same thing that happened to Josué. So, like I said, if Flutter is working for you and if that's getting you paid, move up the ladder that way, man. You can find side projects to build and eventually evolve other parts of your career on your own. That's not a problem. All right, dope. This card looks about the size that I want to do. Look, I have about 3 more minutes, I think, is where I'm gonna cut it off. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna breeze super fast through this here. I think, not breeze, but rush. So I have this and this, which is the name, the join. I can leave it like that for now. What I want to do, oh my gosh, this doesn't want to minimize. There you go. It's a row, joined. Let's put this as max length 1 for now. Max lines 1. That's the name at the top. Okay, join. Yeah, this is fine. And then, do I want an icon? That's fine. Below the column here, I'm gonna do, this is a row inside of a column. So below this, let's minimize all of this for now. So below this row, I'm gonna now have another row that's gonna show basically the same thing I do in my search bar. Where's my search bar? Search bar. And then I show right below the search bar a doc search bar that I think is this one. No. Animate visibility here. This is what I have. This is what I need right here. This column here with the row and the social entries. So this, I'm gonna extract this into its own method. So I think I just do, is it Command T? No, Command M. Oh shit, don't minimize. I think it's column M. What's up?
I'll just put this back up.
Okay. Option M. No, okay, you know what? Go to copy paste. I'm gonna create a new one called social chips, just for now. It's gonna be a fun. Let's use our comp, social stats, social chips, right? And then just space in here. Yeah, we gotta opt into that. All right, dope. So then why I wanted to do that, because I want to add that to my card here. This is what it looks like. Select a social. I'm just gonna make sure it's YouTube for now. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, social chips, socials. If select social, hold on. Select a social. Okay, I'm missing select a social. That was part of what? Where's select a social here? Ah, is this here? Here, selected social. And put that in here. All right. Scope. Okay, it needs a scope as well. Who else uses the scope? Nobody uses the scope. I need the total state too. Okay, and I also need the show tooltip manager or this thing. Who uses this? Somebody else does. All right, dope. Let's go to the bottom. Add this one as well. Here you go. Again, no. I need the show tooltip up there, I think. No. Am I even using the show tooltip? Let's see here. I don't like this. I need to fix that. I don't want to enable those. Darkling Beer, I agree. Although I started learning Flutter to occupy myself while I was ill, today I'm thinking about solutions to my code problems, even while I'm taking a shower. So if I can make money from something I like, that's even better. Hell yeah, bro. That's eventually where I got to. I'm now making money with doing the things that I like, which is mobile development, and I'm sure you can get there too. The problem about you thinking about code in your shower, I don't think that's uncommon for engineers. I do that a lot. You know, I go get a cup of coffee. It's lingering here. I go take a shower. It's lingering here. Anywhere I go, sometimes the product just stays here. I even dream about it at times. So you're not here alone, bro. Or gal, I don't know. All right, dope. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish the favorites. I was able to introduce, I was able to actually load the favorites here. And I'm gonna give y'all a quick little tour of the app before I call it quits, because I do have to leave since some of you are new here. So what am I building? I'm building an app to aggregate all of the social stats for a particular user and put it into a widget form so you can have it on your widgets in your home screen. And then you can just kind of keep track of your social following or social stats as you grow. So it's mainly for me, but also I found out that this is I don't know if it's highly competitive place, but in the Play Store, there's only one other app that does this, and it's, in my opinion, not very good. I think it's kind of ugly. So I just kind of want to like test the waters to see, can I be a competitor to them? So that's why I'm building this. The one feature that they don't have multiple socials. I eventually want to get to the point to support all three of these socials. Though, now to think about it, if I explicitly name these, I might be setting myself up for failure, because I don't know if those APIs would be able to be supported in the future. But anyways, ideally, I want to have an aggregate. If I have to pay for the APIs eventually, ideally, I'll pass that along to the users in the form of a subscription, for instance. So I'm just exploring with this idea, and I'm building it for myself for now. We'll see how it goes. Está bien, Josué. Gracias, brother. Gracias por venir. Ahí te me cuidas. Nos vemos en la próxima, mi bro. But really quick, so let's say if I want to follow Mr. Beast, right? Famous big YouTuber. I can go here. I can see his details, which I don't support right now. I could favorite right here. Then eventually, once I launch my app, I'll be able to see the favorites here, right? See Mr. Beast here and myself. I will be able to then create a widget, a really cool widget in my opinion. And then I can choose who is my favorite. So for instance, oh man, it's not gonna work because I changed the way this works. No. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this really fast. I can fix this. Let's see here. Where's my widget? Is it my widget? Yeah, my widget. My widget configure activity. Here I'm using the favorite list on item click. I don't have an on item click here. Favorite card. Can I give this a, okay, let's see here. Can I give this a modifier? I can, and then this does that. So I can say here, modifier equals modifier.clickable. And then when it clicks, I can call on item click and I pass the profile. Okay. Required string on item. Oh, you want just the remote ID. That remote ID. All right. This should work now. So when I go here, with the widgets, and I put it, favorite list comes up, I click on Mr. Beast, it goes and it loads Mr. Beast information, right? And I get to see that he has 38 billion views, 770 videos, 260 million subscribers. Now, all of this information is, it can be it's not real time, is what YouTube gives me, and it might not be like 100% accurate, but it's a good indicator for younger, smaller streamers like myself, because you can then see more live, like something that's a little bit closer to it. So in my case, I have 679 views in total for YouTube, 19 videos, which are mainly shorts, and 15 subscribers. Yay! Hey, if you're not having subscribed, go to the YouTube and subscribe. You can do pound YouTube and you can see it too. Or pound socials and you get all of them. Darklin BR, did you get that screen layout on Dribble? Looks a lot like a Spotify screen. This screen here, where did I get this from? I saw this from, not Dribble, I saw it on Behance. I don't think it was a Spotify version of it, and I can't find it. I don't remember. I think I took inspiration from one of these. Yeah, I think it was inspiration from like one of these or something. But Behance, I use a lot of Behance. I use Dribble as well, but Behance has a lot of good stuff in my opinion as well. I think, was it this one here that had it? I think I took inspiration from this one here in particular. Something like this is what I was trying to aim for. Oh, actually, no, I remember. The one that I took inspiration from is Best Buy app widget. It was from Best Buy. Can I show the widget? I don't want to show the widget on my phone, but if I can find an image of it, it doesn't show. But I got inspiration from the Best Buy widget, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is what it looks like. But yeah, anyways, I think that's it for today. Sorry, I apologize for the in the middle not disturbance. We just had a little bit of an accident here at the house, but it's cool. Thank you so much. I got a lot of traction today. A lot of people showed out. A lot of y'all, pose great questions, have amazing stories. Appreciate my guy. Thank you. Yes, we're gonna get this done. My goal is to hopefully become, have some sort of passive income in the future. So ideally, I'll be able to add ads to this and maybe do a subscription layer, and that's to come. And I want to do this like before the end of the year. So y'all keep joining the stream. Thank you so much for the support. Anyways, I'm super happy, super stoked that a lot of people came today, and I just hope y'all have a great day. I am going to do the same. I'm going to spend the time with my family, and I hope y'all do whatever it is that makes you happy. I for sure will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a great one. Peace. Sounds good, Dartlink BR. I'll be waiting for it in Discord. Let me know, man.